I'm Jess Arce, America's dyslexia expert, and I am busting 31 myths for Dyslexia Awareness Month. This is myth number 27. Dyslexic people don't struggle with math. Well, I did say in an earlier video that dyslexia is difficulty with words, and that is 100% true. However, people with dyslexia have a couple of challenges that may interfere with their abilities to learn math. One is these days, by second grade, they usually need to be able to read word problems for math, which there's the word issue, right? So if they're having trouble reading words, then they might have trouble doing math. That's what happened to my daughter. She was great in math until she had to start reading word problems. And she's 26 now. So when she was a kid, they didn't require kids to do word problems in second grade, and they didn't require them to read as many word problems. However, our students today tell us that they have to start doing word problems in second grade. And very often, most of their math consists of word problems. Another issue is the current type of teaching, Common Core, that's going on in schools right now might work well for your neurotypical learners. It gives them an array of options to try and see which one clicks best for that learner. However, it doesn't work so well for our kids with neurodiversities because they become overwhelmed. They can't remember which part goes with which, and they mix them all up, and then they just can't do it at all. So math does become a huge challenge for people with dyslexia for those two reasons, and then also because the memory of dyslexic people is not usually really strong. That's another challenge. And dyslexic people are very structured people in their learning. They don't understand the abstract part of learning. And so that becomes another issue because seeing the number 3, an X, and a 6 seems very arbitrary to them. They don't realize that they need to have 3 groups of 6 to come up with the number 18, or that they need 6 groups of 3. It just doesn't resonate with them. So that's the 5th reason why people with dyslexia can very often have difficulty with math. When we're tutoring our students with addition, we teach them a touch point math that I have created from another program that was not meant for dyslexic people. And so ours has the number of touch points based on the math number. And then for multiplication, we use a program that tells really short stories, and the kids memorize the stories, and then they're able to do their multiplication facts. We've included a link to that if you would like to purchase that program. It is a totally different company, but I highly recommend it. And you can just get the basic deluxe program. You don't need their full program. I actually don't use the program completely how they teach it. And if you want to know how I teach my tutors how to teach our students, we have a training available for parents, and it is $87. And it goes through the touch point math, the times tails math, and I'm about to finish the training that goes through the 3rd program that we use that we find really effective, and it's worked for every student we've worked with over the last, 5-6 years. So I highly recommend these programs. I find it's much easier to teach your child math than it is to teach them reading and spelling. So, if you want to go ahead and give it a shot yourself, go for it. And if you want us to work with your child and teach them math, we are here for you to support you. And we find that sometimes kids just need a few little basic skills like how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And then their confidence goes up and they're able to continue math by themselves in school. So the math commitment is definitely not as long necessarily for our students as it is for the reading and spelling program. If any of this resonates with you and you want our support, of course, please schedule a free consultation call with me today at 3dlearningexperts.com/consult. Talk to you soon.